This is our municipality requirement.
Are they here?
Every year.
Right.
They're not, are they here? Did they know to come?
Then every 3 years.
Okay.
There's
Oh, that's what I said. Are they here? Oh, this chair is much better. Oh, see, I ain't paying attention.
All right. Going to be certified.
Because that could come back to bite you.
This looks like a agenda
What?
meeting.
All righty.
Excuse me, Mayor.
Yes.
Council, before we start, there's a police body cam policy. We did mention agreement yesterday with the union, the FOA, concerning certain language. There is a time deadline. Steve, time deadline, November 1st.
That's correct, and we will lose the funding.
We're going to lose the funding. So I'm going to make a motion to amend the agenda to add policy to the agenda.
I thought it was already on there.
Is it on?
It's already on here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Number
good.
2.
She did, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we.
It was on there during delivery too.
Yeah.
It was on there too, Monday. Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty simple.
Good morning. We now call this council meeting to order. We ask that if you have a cell phone, if you'd be so kind to put it on silent, mute, or off at this time, it would be greatly appreciated. Is that all right? We'll be led in prayer by Madam Clerk, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Madam Clerk.
O God of might, wisdom and justice, through whom authority is rightly administered, laws enacted and judgment decreed, assist us, we beseech thee, that this city council may be conducted in righteousness and be eminently useful to thy people over whom we preside. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk.
Councilors Morgan,
Present.
West,
Present?
Roots,
Present.
Mayor Kirkland.
Present. Move for the approval of minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk.
Councilors Morgan,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Roots.
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland.
Yes. We now open up the microphone for public comments on agenda items only. If you would like to have public comments on agenda items, we ask that you would go to the microphone, state your name, your address, and your comment. Hearing or seeing none, Madam Clerk.
Resolution, whereas the following individuals have requested a handicap parking zone. Number 1, Darlene Palmer, 1307 Tillman Street, Chester, PA, 19013. Number 2, Diego Nieves Milicio, 724 McAvain Street, Chester, PA, 19013. Number 3, Dolores R. Shelton, 138 East 18th Street, Chester, PA, 19013. Number 4, Nia Taggart, 1014 Concord Avenue, Chester, PA, 19013. Number 5, Irene M. Tucker, 128 West 21st Street, Chester, PA, 19013. And whereas after a thorough investigation by the Department of Public Works, it has been determined the aforementioned individuals have met all of the required criteria and have a need for said handicap parking zone. Now, therefore, the Council of the City of Chester does resolve that it does hereby authorize the proper city officials to install a handicap parking zone in the 1300 block of Tillman Street, in the 700 block of McAvain Street, in the 100 block of East 18th Street, in the 1000 block of Concord Avenue, and in the 100 block of West 21st Street in the city of Chester.
So moved.
A second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk?
Councilors Morgan,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Roots.
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland.
Yes.
Resolution, whereas the Chester Police Department directs members' action through the establishment of policies, procedures, and rules as found within the department directives. And whereas the city desires the use of portable recorders, either audio or video, or both, to enhance the mission of the department by accurately capturing contacts between members of the department and the public. Now, therefore, the Council of the City of Chester does resolve that it does hereby authorize the implementation of a body-worn camera known as BWC policy to uphold the civility of police citizen encounters and enhance citizen perceptions of police transparency. Further, this policy shall take effect immediately upon the passage of this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Are there any questions? Just a comment. Thank you for working so hard on this, Commissioner. We've been trying to get this done for the past 7 years, and it protects both the police officers as well as the citizenry. So I want to thank you for your hard work on getting this through. Madam Clerk?
Councilors Morgan,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Roots,
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland.
Yes.
Resolution, whereas the Stormwater Authority of the City of Chester is constructing a regional stormwater control basin, also known as the Veterans Memorial Park Regional Stormwater Facility, known as VMP, RSF, or Stormwater Facility, to target both flood control and water quality benefits in the area downstream between the existing railroad tracks and the Delaware River, which experiences flooding that impacts both structures and roadways. And whereas Chester City Council, by a majority vote, approved Resolution Number 151-2023 on August 23, 2023, waiving all city fees for the completion of this project. And whereas Receiver Michael Dowry has filed a petition for writ of mandamus against Chester City Council for the above referenced action. Now, therefore, the Council of the City of Chester does resolve that it does hereby rescind Resolution Number 151-2023 in full.
So moved.
I second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk?
Councilors Morgan,
Yes.
West,
Abstain.
Roots,
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland.
Yes.
Resolution, the Council of the City of Chester does resolve that it does hereby authorize the Department of Accounts and Finance to refund the sum of $300 to Mortgage Contracting Services, further known as ProChamp, for a vacant property registration error for the property located at 14 West 14th Street, Chester, PA, 19013.
So moved.
Second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk?
Councilors Morgan,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Roots,
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland.
Yes.
Resolution, the Council of the City of Chester does resolve that it does approve and order payment of a series of bills and refunds as prepared by the Department of Accounts and Finance and is shown on expenditure approval list dated October 3rd, 2023 and October 6th, 2023, attached hereto and made a part hereof, subject to approval from the Department of Accounts and Finance.
So moved.
I second.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk?
Councilors Morgan,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Roots,
No.
Mayor Kirkland.
Yes.
Bill number 17, first reading was on October the 11th, 2023, as amended. Ordinance number 14, 2023, and ordinance as amended. An ordinance of the City of Chester, Delaware County, Pennsylvania, enacting new Article 361 pursuant to the Improvement of Deteriorating Real Property or Areas Tax Exemption Act, known as IDRPA, entitled Residential of Title V. Property tax abatement of the codified ordinances of the City of Chester, Pennsylvania, 1978, as supplemented and amended by authorizing tax exemptions from property tax for certain deteriorated residential property, defining eligible deteriorated residential areas, setting a maximum exemption amount and an exemption schedule, and providing a procedure for securing an exemption and submitting documentation to meet application requirements.
I move that we pass Bill number 17 with the amendments. The amendments listed and written in this ordinance were adjusted for the homeowner non-occupied or the rental units for 100% through the 10-year period. And we also added a 3-year sunset provision for that portion of this ordinance for the rental or non-owner occupied home residential units as well. And with those amendments, I move that we pass Bill number 17 on this reading.
Last and final.
I second that we pass Bill number 17 as amended on this.
Is it the final reading? It is a final. Okay, it's final reading.
This is the
Final reading.
Yes.
Okay.
No, there's one more reading, right? This is the second
That's
reading.
what I said. It says the second reading.
First amendment reading
So it's
First
the
amendment.
on the
Second reading.
second
will
reading.
be a third reading.
Okay.
Are there any questions?
I have a comment. So we're reading this one 3 times?
Yes.
Okay, only reason why I'm asking, because on here it's saying it's final reading. Are we making this the first reading of this, or are we
This is
just
the-
doing 3 readings of
This
this
is the
one?
second reading of 3 readings.
Just one more reading. Are there any other questions, comments? Madam Clerk?
Councilors Morgan,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Roots,
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland.
Yes.
Bill number 18, first reading was on October the 11th, 2023. Ordinance number 15 of 2023, an ordinance of the City of Chester, Delaware County, Pennsylvania, enacting new Article 363 pursuant to the Local Economic Revitalization Tax Existent Law, known as LRTA, entitled Industrial and Commercial of Title V, Property Tax Abatement of the Codified Ordinances of the City of Chester, Pennsylvania, 1978, as supplemented and amended by authorizing tax exemptions from property tax for certain deteriorated industrial, commercial, or other business property, defining eligible deteriorated areas, setting a maximum exemption amount and an exemption schedule, and providing a procedure for securing an exemption.
I move that we pass Bill number 18 on its second of 3 readings. That's it.
Correct, thank you.
I second that we pass Bill number 18 on its second of 3 readings.
Are there any questions? Madam Clerk?
Y'all really switching up on me today, huh? Welcome back, Candace. All right. Councilors Morgan,
Yes.
West,
Yes.
Roots,
Yes.
Mayor Kirkland.
Yes. Thank you, Madam Clerk.
You're welcome.
At this time, Ms. King, are you prepared, ready to do our Health Department update?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are hosting a clinic in the computer room with the RSV, flu, pneumonia, shingle shots, and the latest COVID booster shot today from 11 to 1. Please stop by after the council meeting if you would like to receive any of those vaccines. On October 27th, all employees in City Hall are encouraged to wear pink in support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We also remind everyone to schedule their annual mammograms if you have not done so already. On November 15th, Chester High School and City Hall will host its annual Thanksgiving luncheon from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Chester High School in the foyer. Lastly, on November 16th, the Chester City Hall Health Department will be hosting our annual Jefferson Health Plan's Medicare Luncheon from 11 to 2. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. King. We now have a proclamation for Stetzer Elementary. Madam Principal. Good morning.
Good morning.
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 I'm getting ready to say Mrs. Driggins, and I know that's not it.
Information about the proclamation right here. Thank you. Share with us what the proclamation is about.
I wasn't told. I was actually asked to step in for someone. Yes, ma'am. All righty. Well, I will say, I can share that I am Dr. Lavada Green from Stetzer Elementary School, principal at Stetzer Elementary School, and the Lights On After School initiative actually speaks to students that are able to attend after-school programs when school is over, which helps so many families. It's a safe place for students to be where they're learning, they have fun activities, and it's a place where we all know that sometimes parents do not have access to pay for places for their child to go during after school. At Stetzer Elementary School, approximately each day we have close to 100 students that stay for our after-school program. It started October 10th, and we run until about the last week in May. But the Lights On After School initiative, we will celebrate that tomorrow throughout the district during the after-school program. We're having a small ceremony at Stetzer as well as the other schools in the district where parents are welcome to attend and see and learn what activities and programs go on in our after-school programs.
That's good.
It starts at 5 p.m. Yes, we would love to have.
Yeah. We're going to read this first for them. Yeah. I got my glasses on. Let me just say this, and I'm so used to, from back in the day, you being this little young girl, but today, I am so proud of you, Dr. Green. I am so proud of you, and I've seen and witnessed the work that you've done with the children and the educators over at Stetzer, and you're doing an amazing job. We thank you. I appreciate you for being in the neighborhood and still here. It says, Proclamation National, the City of Chester Proclamation, National Lights On. Whereas keeping the lights on after school is firmly committed to quality after-school programs and opportunities because they, number one, provide safe and engaging learning experiences that help children realize their full potential. Number two, support working families by ensuring their children are safe and productive when they are out of their classrooms. Number three, build stronger communities by involving students, parents, business leaders, and adult volunteers in the lives of young people, thereby promoting positive relationships among youth, families, and adults. And number four, engage families, schools, and community partners in advancing the welfare of our children. And whereas Lights On After School provides critical support for the academic growth and well-being of youth and offers new experiences and opportunities that help young people learn and grow. After-school programs provide initiative, hands-on opportunities for youth to engage in learning and connect with caring adults and peers in a safe and supportive environment. These supports are all the more important today in the wake of the pandemic. And whereas Lights On After School, the national celebration of after-school programs held this year on October the 26th, promotes the importance of quality after-school programs in the lives of children, families, and communities. And whereas nearly 25 million families report that they would enroll their child, in an after-school program if one were available. For every child in the program, 4 are waiting to get in. And whereas many after-school programs across the country are facing operating challenges so severe that they are forced to consider closing their doors and turning off their lights. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Thaddeus Kirkland, and the council members of the City of Chester do hereby support National Lights On After School Day. This program will ensure that every child has access to a safe and engaging place where the lights are on after school, presented on the 26th day of October 2023, signed by myself, Thaddeus Kirkland, Mayor, William Morgan, Councilman, Stefan Roots, Councilman, Portia West, Councilwoman, and Elizabeth Williams, Councilwoman. Thought he messed up 3 times here.
We'll take it.
From South Park.
That is the same South Park, you're right. How did
Congratulations. Keep up the great work.
You're welcome.
Crushing it, crushing it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah. Very good. Nobody. Councilman Morgan?
Yeah, just my quick update is over the last month or so, we've been having a lot of questions about when we were going to start the homeowner improvement program here in the city of Chester, and we are finally there. Tomorrow, October 26th, homeowners and or contractors that would like to be considered to complete the work in a homeowner's home here in the city of Chester can now be able to pick up the applications at City Hall. The physical paperwork will be at the front desk, the front lobby. But you can also be able to print this out from our website if you go to www.chestercity.com/ARPA, ARPA. You'll see something on there that says homeowner program at the top of the screen. So if you just click on that, it'll be able to take you to both applications for the homeowner and for the contractor. So again, tomorrow morning, that information will be accessible on our website and here in the front lobby. Our hours are 9 to 4:30. So if you come at 8:30, you won't get in. If you come at 5 o'clock, you won't get in. So please either go on our website to print it out or come in person to get a physical copy. We do not have, you cannot submit it online. You can't, type in your information on the website. You have to actually print the document out and physically bring the document in with all of the information that's been requested or asked of you to be considered and or approved for funding for the home, for the improvements on your home. And lastly, with that, if you just bring an application in without all of the documentation, we're going to just politely set it to the side until you bring all of your documentation in so that we can have your application go through with everything together. So it's first come, first serve as far as all of the documentation being entered and provided to the proper parties. So again, tomorrow you can be able to pick it up in person and or online to print it out. That's it.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Roots?
I don't have anything. Thank you.
Councilwoman West?
It's all yours.
Good morning, everybody. As you know, the Lloyd Street Bridge has been down for over a decade, and it seems to, as per my engineer, that the City of Chester's project has been put on a low priority as far as Amtrak is concerned. So what I did, I reached out to Senator Bob Casey's office as well as Senator John Kane, asking them for some support in helping us get the bridge restored. It's, like I said, it's been down over a decade. It presents a dangerous situation to our community. Lloyd Street Bridge connects one side of Chester to the other. And it's an eyesore. It's an invitation to children to go down on the track. And then in 2017, we did have someone, it was really dark out there, and we had someone go over the bridge onto the tracks. So it's very dangerous. And in addition to the letters to the two senators' offices, I have a petition here that I distributed to a number of churches last weekend, and I'm asking for Chester residents for your support. We have to make some noise. We have to say enough is enough. We want our bridge restored. We want to be put on a priority list, a high priority list. There have been other projects where bridges had gone down after our bridge was shut down, and they're done. They've been completed. So we want to be treated with the same respect as other municipalities. But we, the community, we have to stand up for what we want. So I'm asking people to sign the petition, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. On behalf of the Commissioner and the Chester Police Department, this Sunday, October 29th, from 4 to 8 p.m., they'll be hosting their annual trunk or treat for our young people. This Sunday, they're having a DJ and candy so your kids can lose their minds. So they're asking that you all come out and be supportive of the trunk or treat that our fine officers are. They do this every year, so we appreciate it. With that said, no one signed up to speak. This meeting is now adjourned.